Let's have a look at today. So I have two here, mapped with and without context. We're going to start with context now. So if I look at the document by itself, it's got all kinds of context from today. No, that's the 26th. We're looking for the 16th. Okay, map, no. Okay, 16th mapped with concepts, meaning that I copied in other stuff. So this is from the meeting. It's all very good. Gonna make this small again. Map should be a bit of a mess. Where is it? Ah, for some reason it wasn't showing up. Okay, so let's start tidying it up. So select all persons. That's cool. And we're now going to sort them vertical, alphabetical, like that. No, I'll do it the other way around. That's better. Put Ellen on top. Put them on the side just for fun. We're gonna left align them. Select, deselect. So we have those there. Now I'm going to select all institutions. So I'm going to put the institutions vertical, line left. So put them over here. So that's good. Deselect. So now we've got all kinds of fun things in the middle. Let's see. Yeah, so the information is properly here. So that's fascinating. Now, in this context, Ted is not listed as a person. He's listed as a historical figure. So that's cool. And now we can see only things, don't need to select that, related to Ted. Why does stretch text relate? Open that one. Related to Ted. Cool, select that. So we can start developing relationships, move things about, select, deselect, and I'm going to, boom, oops. Is this backwards still? Oh, okay. Show all, I don't know what that's about. So these are labels. I don't know if I have labels on here. No, that's my fault. I haven't allowed them to be on here. I didn't want that to be too big. So instead, I'm just going to use that. Gonna spend a minute. Art projects. Anything that's grayish, I think of as context. So these would have been the gray ones. I obviously have to change. So they become easily selectable in here. Technology, platform. So this is what we can do. I would do all of this in one touch though. So let's pretend that's all. No, that's not what I meant. Take the technology platforms here. I can look at them, select, deselect. Hardware device, what do I mean? Oh, okay, so only Quest 3 should also be listing dear old, okay, so that's now going to be behind me. Oh, this one should be up here too. Web standards. This is what I mean by being in the middle of information, because that's kind of an amazing thing to be able to do. So 3D format, yeah, there we go. So, right, oops. So now all these things here could be the kind of categories we would have. So maybe we'll do web standards, 3D format, up here, historical figure, data format, a little bit of a logic, document, concept, art project. So what's interesting is if it's behind me, it's also hidden, but it's hidden in an incredibly accessible way. So if I now, for instance, select here, oh, that goes this way, where does it go to? Yes, I would agree that's an art project. And there's an example. So that's cool. What was said about that? Future of text, mark me, yep. Put that here. Oh, this is interesting. Technology concept should probably be here. What have we got? Web. Web can go there. Origami text, what do we mean by that? Yeah, so this is the new thing that I'm hoping will work this week. So let me just start. If I have something and I open it and select it, if I then move it towards me to read it, and when I'm done and I do snap, it should snap back to its original location, not here. We had a problem with that before, but now it makes sense for other reasons. visionOS is kind of a thing over here. visionOS twice, that's not cool. Let's delete one, okay? Yeah, so I'll delete this one. There it is. Data format, no, that's not what I want. Boom, gone, right. Yeah, that's what I had earlier. Augmented reality up there. Company. Hypertext. Hypertext goes maybe here. Spatial. So what I would be left with, really, once we get the saving of the once we get the context savable, meaning anything that I paste in author into the document, that means that this, and this will be in space. So I'll start with this mess. Well, this one can go. Of stuff. So then what do we talk about OpenDoc? So only when I select it does it show connections. Close, deselect. Oh, we talked about web spatial. What's about? Let's see. So that worked well. Everything else that's not connected. I wonder if we need the lines now. Probably not. Yeah. Yeah, cool. So if that's interesting, spatial, web spatial. So Claude, for instance, is technology. Probably put it on here. Document format should be here. Where do we talk about that? Markdown. Here's an example of what I mean. I pull it towards me, double tap. So now I select that, and I can see all the selections for that. So I can focus. only so it's related. Okay, let's do it the other way. Trying to do the reverse of focus. Oops, that's not what I meant. Yep, so that kind of works. It's kind of exciting. That's not what I meant. Settings, light. Let's just do dark. This is actually quite pleasant. Oh, okay, so I'm supposed to look at something. So historical technology, look at it, and then do zoom out. Okay, so that's related. So now if I just, I'm working in this space, so hypercard I want to read. Very good. So here's the thing, when I now close this, that's correct. But if I had chosen to do this, let me just select it, snap it back, it should go to its previous location, not just there. Anyway, so now I look at this. Trying to unfocus. Yeah, so that's not correct. It needs to be the opposite. This was definitely a worthwhile session. Indeed. So I'm going to focus on Bruce. What do we say about Bruce? Interesting. So now, oops. Everything comes back. This is how I make a new node. Bruce, I'm going to place you over here. Ted Nelson, Snow Crash, Vermal, interesting. WebXR, oh, VR, of course. That's an important category. Put that here. See what that relates to. That relates to a lot. So once I do a focus on that, this is of course I can have this on the side here as well. So yeah, I'm happy with this. Blah blah blah, visual meta. I talked about it, did I? Mark did. And it's related to metadata, of course it is. Metadata standards. So the new interaction I would like it selected. I bring it towards me. Make it big. And then when I'm done reading, it goes back to wherever it was before it was big. If that's possible. Here's Doug. Doug, Ted, and Bruce. Up there. Interesting. Whoa, this is causing craziness. Like glitch in the matrix. Try to select. Now make